4, and it is a fantasy RPG game that takes place in just an alternate universe, just pretty much like every other game. Critics did not like this game very much, got a low score, but it was one of my favorite games on the Xbox, just due to the fantasy elements, and the leveling up of the characters are unique, I feel. And I like the combo system. It has a 3-hit combo system utilizing the AX buttons and the special skills. This game, just to me, is an all-around good game. I will be narrating this because I am having a problem with syncing up my voice. So I just want to get a couple videos out there and see how it works, see how I like it, see if you guys like it. And by you guys, I mean like 1 or 2 people. But I just want to know if this is just the right setup, or if I should really do a Let's Play.
Sorry, Elko. Tilly, I'm late. I'm really late. My apologies, ma'am.
Ah, you clumsy ox. Watch your step.
Whoa.
I mean, as I'm watching this, I mean, there's definitely the cliches and the terrible just the way that it develops. But I mean, I don't take a lot of that into consideration. When I play a game, I play a game for fun. And if it is fun, I like it. Now, in terms of being hard, I don't like a game to be too difficult, but difficult enough. And this game isn't too difficult. I was able to beat this game kind of no problem.
So then, Yummy, what's on the agenda today? Elko switches on his tower this afternoon, but you promised we could visit my mother today? Ooh, lucky me. I get to spend all day in a village full of old men. You must have been very bored growing up. I had a lovely time. Only boring people get bored. Really? Well, I was hoping for something a little more exciting, that's all. Perhaps a troop inspection.
But yeah, with the leveling up, you can always just...
Haven't you heard a single word I've said?
Do it enough to where the game makes it pretty easy for you. It never really gets too difficult.
The elite guard treats an enemy's death as an art form.
And I do like
you
how you can switch
will learn to cut closer and thrust without mercy.
I normally wouldn't talk through cutscenes, but I mean, this is very boring, and I've seen this thing like 20 times since I've tried to record this. So,
it's just a little VIP visit. Perhaps you could rustle up a display?
Pretty much, Tal's just to screw up.
This isn't the circus, it's the army!
Thinks about girls. Elko, this character here, is scientist.
Then I guess I'll have to make another exception.
Works with weapons and stuff.
Her name is Buki.
One of my favorite characters, I believe, to play with.
Honorable
But I will
Buki,
play with
we
all
are
of them.
in luck as it happens.
Buki is
the general
is
here was
a
just
warrior
putting the
from
elite guard
Sudeki.
through their paces. General?
She uses her claws, she's pretty good. She's agile.
Now, if you'll step this way, you can watch.
And Ayla, she's like the sorcerer in the game. She's not bad either. None of these characters really is something that I really don't like about them. I mean, I know there's some games where I just don't want to play like the mage or something like that, but I really do enjoy most of these guys. And this is the tutorial section. I mean, pretty basic, but yeah, I never really use the shield during combat. It's pretty much just a hack and slash. As you can see, there's a 3-hit combo, which is a timing thing. So if you don't time it right, you won't connect, and you'll just be hitting them. You won't get like the bonus
This is the art of swordsmanship. Remember, your sword is your best friend. As you can see, Miss Buki, if you love your sword, you can keep the whole world at arm's length.
You fight well, but a Shadani warrior does not hide behind a sword. I like to see the fear in their
This is
eyes
her little
and
fighting
smell the sweat
mantra.
on their brow.
There is no substitute for a good sword in your hands.
Slow and cumbersome, like all men.
Well, that's definitely might have made the
Good
M
riddance.
rating.
Now listen up, men.
Windows going on.
Intelligence suggests the Achlorians will darken our motives, but it's down
Although
to
personally,
us to
I don't
try and
understand
stop
why
them from entering
it got an
Illumina.
M rating.
Achlorians
I mean,
employ
other than the
guerrilla
fact that,
tactics and show no respect
as they get
for
on,
the rules of
the girls
engagement.
wear less and less
They will use
clothing as
every
you
dirty
upgrade,
trick they
which
can,
doesn't really make
and
sense
that
to me.
includes the use of light spawn creatures.
In my opinion, if you're going to get stronger, you
so you'd better
would put
be
on more
prepared for
clothes. But in
anything.
this game,
The
you
enemy attacks
take off
in
clothes
small
in order
berserker
to
groups,
get stronger.
And
So,
the Queen has decreed we are to take no
interesting
prisoners.
take.
Now, there's a lot of country to cover out there, so make sure you all have your own map to navigate with.
Loading screens are somewhat time-consuming at parts, but I mean, this is a Xbox game, so can't really expect perfection. I mean, the only real games that doesn't have a whole lot of loading screens are like the GTAs and stuff like that, or PC games. There's the blacksmith. You get there normally when you get a little bit later in the game, and you can get some what they call, I think they're florins, but it's money. That can actually be helpful if you get on. I would definitely advise on getting those, and as I play through this, you will see me get those upgrades. My favorite is probably the poison. Sorry about that.
Of the wilderness before you go on duty. And go to Kamo's shop in the northeast corner of the marketplace and pick one up. Maps are free to soldiers by order of the Queen.
I'm fishing the other day and I'm sunburned. Wear sunscreen. It helps. Yeah, so right now, I'm gonna talk to these kids because I know that they have something for me.
Spare anything for a bunch of orphans? Well,
Sorry about that. Got a little bit too trigger friendly. But yeah, you find these guys, you get a key item that will be used later in the game, so you don't exactly need to talk to them now, but I normally just talk to them now because it just gets it out of the way. And yeah, break stuff if you can. It's helpful. It gives you some stuff, especially in the beginning of the game. Later in the game, you can just get it from the enemies, but in the beginning, I would advise to really open chests, of course, but break stuff and see if you can break stuff. You can't break that. Okay, there you go. Struggling a little bit trying to find these kids because I haven't played this game in probably like 4 or 5 years. I played it a lot once when it came out, and I played it a couple times just because it was fun. But I haven't played it in forever, so I just figured I'd make a little walkthrough of it because I really enjoyed the game, and I haven't been seeing it
my
done.
name is Ravel. I'll bet you can handle your meat. These cuts of reptuffalo are fresh from the wilderness. You ever go hunting?
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to you. I've got to find some kids. But yeah, this is we're gonna wrap it up here. This is Pitching Ace 88, and I will see you next time.